Hey everyone, Melissa here and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today to be taking part in a very special YouTube hop. It is for Alison Krugsgaard. She is Create with Alison here on YouTube and also on Instagram, and we are celebrating her 250 subby milestone. So a huge congratulations to you, Alison. I love your creations. I love that you are a Cricut user and you encourage other people to use their Cricuts, and I love that you use cut files, and I love that you include journaling on your layouts, and I just think you're an amazing, awesome, lovely person, and I'm thrilled to be invited to join you today to celebrate this very special milestone. So what we're doing is a scrap lift, and you would have just seen in my intro the layout that I've chosen from Alison to scrap lift, and what I love about it is that she has a design that it's horizontal, but it features kind of clusters of embellishment on either side. And when I looked at it, I knew when I was going through her Instagram, I knew immediately that I wanted to scrap lift that one. So I'm going to scrap lift it in my style, and I'm not going to use cut files because I wanted to recreate it without them, and I wanted to use up a bit more of this kit. So I'm working my way through and killing my January 2021 hip kit, and rather than use cut files, I wanted to use some of the flowers on one of the papers. But I'll show you what I've got here, what I've pulled. So this Dream Big Pocket Life card, this entire kit is exclusive to Hip Kit, and it's the Dream Big collection by Kim and Kimberly. So lots of scraps here, some torn edge pieces, florals. Yeah, this is the paper I want to fussy cut. I've got a full sheet of that I'm going to show you soon. This beautiful paper with buttons and flowers, but I think I want to use it that way, maybe that way, we'll see. Some blue cardstock. I think I'm going to back my photo with this, and I'll show you my photos soon. This quite full-on paper, but I think it can be toned down in my design. And this beautiful paper that I want to fussy cut. So that's the B side. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm creating with this at the moment. I've got white cardstock for my background, and I've got this photo of my family and I in Kaka Point, which is in South Otago on the coast of the South Island of New Zealand. I'm going to scrap that. I haven't scrapped a family photo for a while. Alison had a square photo, but I'm going to, I don't know what size this is. It's like a 4x6, but I've put 2 borders on it and printing it in my selfie, so that's how I get them smaller. I've also sheeted hand stitching. I've been doing a lot of hand stitching and machine stitching, but I really wanted to use up some of these. I like faux stitching clear stickers. Probably won't use any of that. And then I'm just showing you what I've got left, really. So quite a lot still, even though I've made several layouts. Chipboard. That might be quite appropriate. I'm not really sure. I'll just have to play around with it as I go. I've got these Puffy Alpha stickers. She has quite a big title, and I've got an idea for a bigger title. Chipboard stickers, Puffy stickers, more Puffy Alphas, more chipboard. Love, love, love this collection. Some of these puffy buttons, planner type puffy stickers. Definitely want to use this, so exciting. A few puffy stickers there, not sure about those if I'm going to use them. And yeah, definitely some of these ones. So that is my plan, and yeah, I'm going to get into it now. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do to my white cardstock was add a little bit, I wouldn't say mixed media because at this point it's only one media, but I wanted to add some of this Shimmer's Inklings, and it's in Meet Me at Sunset, and it's a beautiful shimmery gold paint. So you activate it with water, and rather than do the full-on packaging technique, I found that if I use an acrylic block, it controls where I put the paint down. So I've done that on both edges of my cardstock because I am copying the design that Alison has, which is to have 2 areas of embellishment, or 2 main areas come off from the side. So I've backed my photo with some kind of grey-blue cardstock, and it's pale, and I quite like it because it kind of plays off the blue in the sky behind us, but it's not a direct replica. And then I'm going through these scraps of paper, and I tear my paper in a certain way so that you can see the white inner core, and I tear it using my right hand, and with my left hand I hold the paper. So that's the way that I get that torn core. And then with this paper, because it's got hearts in a certain direction, I have to tear it in that direction and then trim it off, like you just saw, so that I end up with the inner core on both inside parts of the paper when I place them, as I'm placing them now, so you can see what I mean. Now, I've gone off the edge there, and I will trim off the excess. That's because I don't want these pieces of paper to be placed straight. So I'm not overthinking this, I'm just positioning them, and I'm going to come in with those clear stickers with stitching on them, and yeah, I want them to be uneven as well. So I know that they're going to go over the top and also be tucked underneath, so I'm just placing them where I think I want them to go. Well, it's where they're going to go because the glue holds them, definitely holds them in place. And I'm just wanting to use the same 3 pieces of paper, and here I'm just trimming off the excess. I'm just having some water because I have got a slight cold, and just want to hold off myself from coughing. So here are these clear stickers. They're amazing, they're exclusive. All the products in this kit except for the shimmers are exclusive to Hip Kit Club, and I was really keen to use up several of these, if not all of them, on this layout. So I don't use all of them, but I definitely use a lot of them. So sometimes when I have an embellishment and I'm not sure, an example would be these, or when you get a packet of flowers, or I don't know, a limited number of something. I think acetate piece is another good example. You just want to use them up because you might struggle to use them. So one way to do that is just to use all of them in one layout, or as many as you can. So I've placed them over, I've placed them under, I have them going onto the white cardstock as well. Now I will come back in soon and add some more. I just needed to get my main elements down, and then I'll get the flowers down, and then I will see areas that I need to add some more. So I fussy cut those florals off camera. It took me a bit of time, especially with the leaves. Sometimes I find fussy cutting of leaves to be quite annoying, but tedious really, but it's definitely worth it for the look that it creates. So this kit came with, I'm sure it came with, yeah, it came with florals, but I'm almost done with them. So die cut florals, and I didn't really have enough, and I definitely didn't have enough leaves, and I love the way that the leaves in these florals extend way beyond each of the flowers, and that's why I went with fussy cut flowers and leaves rather than just using die cuts. But I actually think I've nearly killed the pack of die cuts anyway. So I'm loving how that's looking, and here's an example of where I need to add some more. So I just want to extend those stitched pieces out onto the white parts of the cardstock, and I love how they kind of tie together, florals, the leaves, and the strips of pattern paper. So I just spent a lot of time adding dimension. That's something that I always do. I don't make you watch all of it. Yeah, that's how I get my layouts to look the way they do. I just can't handle, for me personally, can't handle flat layouts, except if it's a traveler's notebook. That's where I definitely have trouble controlling myself actually to not add dimension. So yeah, just adding all these florals now, and my aim was to use all of them because I'd gone to the effort to cut them, and I know I could have carried them over into another layout because I think I've done about 11 layouts with this kit, and I would like to get to maybe 15 layouts to consider it killed. So yeah, adding some more of these strips or stickers, stitching stickers, and yeah, wanting to make sure that I have enough florals on each side of the layout. I even end up putting that little orange one, I think I put that on top of my photo, or do I can't remember now. Yeah, and I've cut down that journaling card to make it work. Alison had her journaling handwritten on strips of white paper, I don't often do that. I have made a couple of layouts recently where I've printed my journaling, but I don't really do the journaling on strips. I'll either journal directly on the cardstock or the pattern paper, or I'll add a journaling card like I've done there. So that Dream Big was perfect. And now with this floral, I had to fussy cut off some of the leaves, they're just too long. I wanted to use it, but I couldn't make it work. So I've fussy cut some off, and the bits that I've cut off I'm able to use actually on the same flower. So I've also had to trim off parts that have gone off the page, and that's fine. It gives the illusion of running off the page as if it carried on. So this layout is, you'll see the title soon, but one thing I love about this kit, before I tell you about the layout, is that it was a January 2021 hip kit, so it was set up for journaling the New Year's, you know, new dreams, dream big, new start, fresh start, all that kind of stuff. And the big news for our family, I haven't shared it here yet, is that we are actually moving in July. We are leaving Queenstown, and we are heading over 3 hours southeast to the eastern southern coast of the South Island, and we are going to pastor at the church that we go to here in Queenstown. We're leaders in this church, and we have several churches around New Zealand and also around the world, and we're going to pastor the church over in Balclutha. And so where we are here, I'd said Kaka Point in my intro, it's actually Nugget Point. But there's a beach that is about 20 minutes from the little town that we're moving to, and it's our dream to buy land and build at that beach. And this, where we're standing here, is a lighthouse that is, I think, about 20 minutes from that beach. So it's like a dead-end road, and then there's this lighthouse. It's quite famous, and you can see seals, and we saw seals that day. You can also see sea lions and penguins and wildlife and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty exciting move for our family. I'm not going to get into sharing too much about it, just to say that we've been here in Queenstown. I've been here since 2000, and my husband's been here even longer. So it's pretty exciting. We're really excited about it. We're sad to leave as well, but we're really excited about our future over there and our calling and what we're going to do. So I'll talk more on probably another video about what I'm going to be doing with my work. There will be no change to my scrapbooking. That will continue. It's an important part of who I am, and it's a gifting that I believe God has given me. So, and when I say gifting, I mean to document my family's memories in an artful way. And so, yeah, you'll see maybe a few more beach photos coming up from me. But yeah, I'm making an album about this, and so this layout will definitely go into it. It may even be the title page, I'm not sure. So because Alison had a big title, I'm having a big title, and I'm calling this one Our New Season as a Family. And so this is a little selfie I took at Nugget Point, and we'd gone over to Balclutha that weekend to meet everyone and show the kids where we're moving to. Okay, my girls just came from school, so I got a bit interrupted, but all I'm doing now is adding my journaling. I leave a little space, and in the final layout you'll see that I add the date onto there, and I've also put the location underneath that main cluster as well. So now I'm just wanting to add as much more as I can to this, because I am wanting to kill this kit. Off camera I add some splatters of Vibes Snowway Man, which is a shimmery beautiful blue, and I kind of make a mess of one of the splatters. It ends up really big, but I don't think it's that big a deal. You'll see it in my final shot anyway. It's kind of at the top right of my layout. So just adding a few more bits and pieces. There's Alison's layout again, and coming up is my layout. So I hope you can definitely see how I've been inspired by her. Now this is a YouTube hop, so do make sure you look below in the description box for the list of lovely ladies that are playing along, and of course Alison as well. Links to her channel, etc. So thank you so much for watching.